Let's see how to blend your Facebook ads and Google Ads data on Google Looker Studio so you can create cross-channel PPC reports. And the first thing I will do is that I will go to Google Looker Studio, I will create a new report, and I will connect the data I want to blend. So for this Google Looker Studio report, I want to bring Google Ads and Facebook Ads, but I could also bring Bing, TikTok, and so on. The next thing is that the tables should have data in common that I can combine. For metrics, I want to use similar metrics like clicks, ad spend, CTR, and so on. These are familiar and they are shared across every PPC platform. And also, I want to bring by dates because dates are universal. So that's our recommendation to blend your data in general. Always use dates to blend your data. Now, I will select these two tables and I will click on the option that says blend data. And by default, this will generate a new table with blended data, but this data is not correctly. I will drag and drop this new table underneath the original ones because it is overlapping my visualizations. Here, I will edit this blended data source. So I will go to the pencil icon, I will click on it, and I will do some changes. First, I will expand this modal, and I will go to cross join. I want to change the join type of my data blended. So I will always, or most of the times, I will recommend you to use left outer join instead of cross join and other types of joins. So I will go to left outer join and I will choose a date for Google Ads and a date dimension for Facebook. So for Google Ads, it is called day, or in Spanish is dia. And for Facebook, I will choose date. Now I am matching dates across Google and Facebook ads, and I will click on save. And now I will bring metrics, but first I will change the names of the metrics because I can get confused when creating formulas. Because clicks represents Google and the same name applies for Facebook. So for Google, I will call it Google Ads clicks, and for Facebook, I will call it Facebook Ads clicks. But I will bring other metrics to this combination. So besides clicks, I want to bring impressions, and I also want to bring ad spend. So as you can see, I am changing the names of all these metrics, so their convention works and they are easier to understand. So I have for Google Ads clicks, impressions, and ad spend, and I will bring the equivalent metrics for Facebook. So I will bring Facebook clicks, Facebook impressions, and I will bring amount spent that represents the Facebook ad spend. So here I have my data and I will click on save. I will have a blended data source that combines Google Ads and Facebook Ads, that joins the data by dates, and that will bring from both platforms clicks, impressions, and ad spend. So click on close. And now we have this table that, of course, is breaking. I will change the dimension to a valid one, and the valid one is called day or dia. And I will sort my data not by clicks but by dates because I want to compare my new table with the original tables. I want to see that the data is matching correctly, and I think it will. So I will expand this table. I will change the dates I want to visualize, and I want to visualize, for instance, May to June, and I will click on apply. And for all the tables, I am displaying a similar date. Now, I have something. Here, I see that some of my data shows or displays null for Facebook clicks. I will change that. So, I will explain you why this is happening. It turns out that Facebook sometimes doesn't run ads. So, for Google Ads on January 1st, I had ads. But for Facebook, for that same date, I didn't run any ads. If on January 5th or 5th, I ran ads on Google, but not on Facebook, of course, my data will report zero, but zero is not the same as null. Null is no data at all. So there is something I need to check. Day or dia represents Google dates and not Facebook dates. That's why it is displaying null for some dates. In some dates where I run ads on Google, I didn't run ads on Facebook. So I will bring as well the Google Analytics or the Google Ads clicks as well. So I will drag and drop, and now I have my data for Google Ads. And as you can see in this table, by date, I have actual data from Google Ads. So here I have data from Google Ads, I have data for Facebook Ads, and now I will bring additional fields. Let's bring impressions or ad spend. So I will click on add a metric. I will choose Google Ad Spend. Now I can customize the size of these columns because I will be bringing more metrics, and I will bring as well the Facebook ad spent. So I have this table where I have Google Ads clicks and impressions, Google Ads clicks and ad spent, and Facebook Ads clicks and ad spent. What is the next step once I organize these columns? The next step is that I will create a field that combines this data from Google and Facebook. So I will click on add a field, and I will combine the ad spend from Google and Facebook. So I will create a formula, but I need something. I need to add a function that is called IFNULL. I will explain why. If you want to operate 5 plus null, the answer is null. It is not 5 because null is not the same as 0. So to make your data accurate, you need to transform your null values into 0. And that's why we will use the if null function. So how it works? I will create a function that says if null, if the value is null for Facebook ad spend, comma, then turn the null value into a 0. That's the function. That's how it works. It is super simple. And now I will click on apply. And now I have my ad spend of Facebook represented not as null, but as 0. And I will do the same with another metric. So I will create a field and I will do the same. If null, Facebook clicks, I will turn it into 0. So if null values are here, then I will switch them to 0 and apply. Now my data doesn't have null values, so I can operate the data and I can blend my data across these data sources. Now I will create a new field, and this field will be called total ad spend, for instance. And the total ad spend is the summatory of Google Ads ad spend plus the summatory of Facebook Ads ad spend. I always recommend you to use the aggregation summatory to make your data always match. You will see why while you don't use it. When you don't use it, you will see that your data won't match. So my recommendation is to use it always. So here, the combination is summatory of Google Ads plus summatory of Facebook Ads. Now I can click on apply. On apply, I can close this window. And now I have a data that a column that is displaying the total combination of my ads. But there is a problem. Some of my values still return 0 or still return null. So my data is not correct. What I need to do is that I need to also bring the if null function to this formula. So I will go back to the formula, and in the summatory, within the summatory, I will apply the if null formula, and that's it. And with this, now we have calculated the total ad spend from Google and Facebook for a specific date automatically. Let's do something else. What about if we calculate the CPC or CPM or something else? Well, let's do something. So I will go and I will create a new field. And this new field, I will call it total clicks. And the total clicks, the formula works the same. It is just the summatory of Google Ads clicks plus the summatory of Facebook Ads clicks, and apply. And again, I need to change or fix the null value. So I will go back to the formula and I will do the if null function for Facebook to replace the null with 0 values. So here I have apply, and we are almost done. What else is missing? What about if I calculate my CPC? So create a new field, total CPC, and the formula is different because I need to divide ad spend by clicks, but I need to combine Google and Facebook ad spend divided by Google and Facebook clicks. So the formula is summatory of Google Ads plus summatory of the null values turned to 0 Facebook divided by the respective clicks. Click on apply. And now we have calculated the total cost per click for Google Ads and Facebook Ads. And this is how you can blend your data on Google Looker Studio to create PPC cross-channel reports. Let's see you in a new tutorial.